Hello everyone. So today welcome back to this new video, and in this video you can see today what we are going to learn. We are going to learn the various term. Okay, so here in this video we are going to learn mainly the 6 terms. Okay, that is the Aestivation, Placentation, Actinomorphic flower, Zygomorphic flower, superior ovary and the Perigynous flower. Okay, so let's start the video. So student, what is Aestivation? So it refers to the arrangement of sepals or petals. Okay, so it is the arrangement of petal or the sepals, okay, where in the flower bud before it will open. Okay, so this pattern will determine, student, how floral organs they are positioned relative to each other. So there are four types of aestivation. Okay, the first one is the valvate. So in the valvate aestivation, student, the sepals or the petals, okay, for the sepal I will use the S, and for the petals I will use the P. Okay, so in the valvate aestivation, the sepal or the petals, okay, they will touch each other at the edges. Okay, and there will be no overlapping. Okay, so this kind of valvate aestivation is observed in the calotropis. Okay, the next one is the second one is the twisted one. So in the twisted one, student, what will happen? Each petal, it will overlap the next one in the regular manner. So the petal, it will show the overlap. Okay, and this is observed in case of China rose. The third one is, student, again the imbricate aestivation. So in the imbricate aestivation type, some petal, okay, they will show the overlap, okay, and some remains free. Okay, so this is observed in the case of cassia. And the last one, student, is the cunicle cunicle. Okay, so in this 5 petals, okay, they are arranged in a, there will be 5 petals and they are arranged in the overlapping pattern. Okay, so this is all about the aestivation. Let's talk about the placentation, students. So what is placentation? So placentation, it will refers to the arrangement, okay, of ovules inside ovary. So this pattern, student, it will ensure how seed will develop within the fruit. Okay, so now let's quickly talk about the types. So there are 6 type of placentation. Okay, I will just write the name. So the first one is the marginal. So in this, the ovules, they are attached along the margin of ovary. Okay, so the ovules are attached in the margin of ovary. Example, this is observed in the case of P. The next one is the axile. So in this kind of placentation, student, the ovule, they are attached to a central column. Okay, and this central column, it will lie within a multilocular ovary. Okay, and this is observed in the case of tomato. The third one is, student, parietal, and the ovules, they are attached to the inner wall, okay, of ovary, and this is observed in the case of mustard. The fourth one, student, is the basal one, basal placentation. And in the basal placentation, the ovules, they are attached to the inner wall of the body. Okay. Then there will be the free central. This will be in the base. The free central, the ovules, they are attached to the central axis. Okay, without the partition. And this is observed in the dianthus. And the last one, student, is the superficial placentation. And this kind of placentation, okay, the ovules, they are attached to the entire inner surface of the ovary. Okay, so entire surface. And this kind of placentation is observed in the case of water lily. Okay, now student, let's move to the actinomorphic flower. So what is an actinomorphic flower? So the actinomorphic flower is the one that will exhibit the radial symmetry. So what do you mean by the radial symmetry? The radial symmetry means that it can be divided into equal halves along the multiple plane passing through the center. Okay, so this kind of flower is observed in the case of mustard and the thura and the chili. Okay, so there will be the equal half if you try to separate it in the along the multiple planes. Okay, from the center. Then comes the zygomorphic flower, students. So the zygomorphic flower, it will display the bilateral symmetry. What does it mean? It means that it can be divided into equal halves but only along one plane. Okay, so this kind of flower, it is found in the pea, bean and cassia. Okay, now let's talk about the superior ovary. So the superior ovary is positioned above other floral plant. Okay, so what are the other floral parts, student? The other floral plant will include the sepal, petals and stamen. Okay, so it means that the ovary is free, and since it is above all other parts, so it is also exposed. So this kind of superior ovary is found in the case of the mustard, brinjal. If you want to see, you can just observe the flower of these species, and the sunflower. Okay, and the last one, student, we are going to discuss in this video is the Perigynous flower. So the Perigynous flower, it will display the half inferior ovary. Okay, so what does it mean that it will have the half inferior ovary? It means that the sepal, okay, petal and the stamen, that is the other part of the flower, okay, they are at same level as the ovary. So in this case, the ovary is neither fully superior neither fully inferior also. Okay, so this kind of Perigynous flower is observed in the case of rose, plum, peach. So we cannot say that the ovary is fully free and exposed. So you can just see also, and it is not fully exposed also. Okay, so this is all in this video. Thank you for watching the video.